Welcome back to the second match of the night, Swordsmen versus the Patriots.
Calumet Christian Patriots. Am I on here? There we go.
Are.
Calumet Christian Patriots here, and Dan Webb is up first. And let's see, he is wrestling Nolan Carlson from Calumet, and they call it stalemate.
So for these Calumet guys here, is it their first time wrestling here? The program just starting up again, or
Yep, just started up. This is their fourth match, and actually Dan messed up on that one. He didn't lock it in. He lost the takedown. Tried a head and arm. Didn't do it. Do it. You gotta commit to that. Otherwise, you get committed.
Yeah.
Because now see, he's reaching across the back. That is another no-no. That's just because.
Yeah, it seems like you're just putting him in a good spot to get pinned himself there.
He did. Now see,
coming from someone with no wrestling knowledge.
So
probably at that point he's trying to get out, right? He wants the restart.
Yeah, he's trying to, and you never reach back across the head like that. It's just can't do anything for you but work bad against you.
Right. When you're down like he is right now, is there like one formula you're trying to follow, or is it maybe depending on what the guy on top of you does there? What?
Actually, it's you're on defense, and the top man obviously is trying to keep you flat like he's doing, and he's doing a good job of it. But off that whistle, you've got to hit your move, whatever it is. Either stand up, a sit out, a switch, and Dan's just acting real tired right now for some reason. I know his shoulder's hurting him, but he has got to come up. He's letting this kid work him over and letting him get tired. See, and he posted. He's made a lot of mistakes tonight. He's a lot better wrestler than that.
And now the ref gave
back points.
Calumet a few points. Is that if you finish the round on something? As Dan looks like he's holding that shoulder you're talking about.
Yeah, he's not up to par. He's favoring a hurt shoulder here. So referee, you get a minute and a half injury timeout. And if you can't continue, then you forfeit.
Is this something that he picked up on Saturday or some other time? Do you know?
I didn't notice it on Saturday. We're at a tournament in where did I?
Plymouth. Yeah.
Plymouth, yeah. And I don't remember him having an injury. I didn't see it. All right. So we're back in action again. Starting the second period. Hammond's behind 4-0 here. The first match against Calumet Christian. Calumet Patriots against the Swordsmen. And this match is against Nolan Carlson from Calumet against Dan Webb from Hammond Baptist. Dan gets taken down again. Wrestling really sloppy tonight. I don't know what's going on here. He's a much better wrestler than this. And this is Calumet's first year, Dan's second year. No, Dan's second year. He came in late last year, so he's got.
It's only a second year wrestling?
Yeah.
Huh.
So, but you can tell how strong he is, though.
Yeah.
I mean,
that much is obvious.
He's not heavy. He's fat. He's just a lot of muscle there, but he's inexperienced and gets tired, and he just gets pinned in the second period. So in a little under 3 minutes, he loses his match to Calumet Christian. In our next match, we have a few forfeits to go through here. And then we'll come up to James against Elijah from Calumet Christian.
So are there a set amount? The weight classes are just set in stone, doesn't matter. The teams doesn't matter, whatever.
Yeah.
The weight classes are just set.
Yeah, we all follow the Indiana IHSAA rules and guidelines. This young man here from Calumet Christian, he goes to First Baptist in Hammond.
Okay.
Rides our buses.
Yeah.
And Brother Ricky Torres' his youth group here.
Great.
So he just received a win there by forfeit. His name was Isaias Monray. And so now we're going through the few of the Brady will come out. I think here he comes for Hammond. He collects one, and then the double forfeit. Now James at 126. James will wrestle Elijah. So let's see, Elijah Monharas, Monharas, Monjaras. I know I just slaughtered that name. So,
are there always this many forfeits?
Yeah, in the dual meets there are, because so many schools just can't fill a complete roster. And I think Calumet has all upper weights, and we've got all lower weights.
We got a few meeting in the middle here. This is James Carreno.
James, of course, he won his last match against Morton, and he should pull this off. And what James has learned to do is what we want every wrestler to do, and it's only because of experience. He just doesn't do a move, stop, and think of the next. He just hits one move right after another.
Sure.
It's like a boxer hits you 3 times with the right and goes to the left. It's just a natural progression, and he'll have you on your back before you can know it. Now, this kid's strong. I watched him against Morton a few moments ago, and he is no slouch. But James will just control him, and now he's trying to turn him on his back. He's getting back points as we speak, and pins him.
Work, James.
And here's something new too. Last few years, a pin you have to hold it down for 1 or 2 seconds. But right now, as soon as it touches, boom, it's done.
Wasn't it used to be 3, right? They'd get out here and
well, they'll count for 3, and you get points for that.
Okay.
Okay, I say.
Forfeit for Isaac Vargas.
Isaac gets over. Okay. I'd like to see him wrestle. That would have been nice. So now we have Eric Mitchell against Dan Reynolds. I think it should be next. Oh, Carmine gets a forfeit too.
Now, are there any of those exhibition matches going to happen? It seems like some of our guys I haven't seen wrestle all night.
Yeah, there's four exhibition matches that are going to happen here.
This is Eric's second match. First one putting up what looked like a tough opponent, a senior. Who's he got this time?
This kid's a young kid from Calumet. Let's see here. We got Dan Reynolds. And I think, in fact, I believe Eric will take this one, mainly because of experience. This Reynolds is a brand new wrestler, and Eric's got a year on him, and that's a lot at this point. So, but the kid's not weak, and he's got the stinking long legs.
Well, I don't know what is going on right now. It's a mangle of bodies down there.
Eric held on and just rolled through. Was trying to turn him, but rolled right through it, and it was good on his part. Eric just needs to stay behind, break him down. And he has a habit of not staying behind, which he's not doing right now. There he goes. He's back in there. You stay in control. You work the hand and you try to get the man flat. No, that's what he's not doing here. He needs to break. There he goes. So this guy's head is down, which allows you to go into the 3/4. Now this is a pin I like. Now Eric needs to grab that right hand of his, reach up and grab the right hand, pull it in, and then he could turn him, but he can't. Okay. There he goes. Now he's going to, Reynolds is
There you go.
smart. He turns him. Eric in the holding.
Good work, Eric.
That'll work. It's a double arm bar, and he flipped him over and he got it. Good job. Good call there. I couldn't see what he was working on. Way too up. We're at a bad advantage in some points, but he did it. Got a good job.
Yeah, I mean, if I hadn't have been watching the match and maybe a picture was taken there, I would have thought that Eric was the loser. But,
Eric pinned himself. Actually, I've seen on that move, I've seen guys pin themselves.
Oh, well.
Because you're watching his shoulders go down while yours go down.
Yeah.
This kid on the right here, now Marco will beat him, but he is the strongest kid that's been out here tonight.
Really?
Yeah. He is just tough as nails. Now, he got beat. Did he get beat by Calumet? I think he did.
Yeah, Mark is not going to be happy after his last loss.
Mark doesn't want to go home with 2 losses.
Yeah, he's going to take it. I don't expect him to let much happen here against him.
No, he doesn't.
Watch out.
He doesn't live with losing real well. And he's got a brother that'll rub it in all the way home.
Yes.
Actually, his mother will.
It's the whole family.
Yeah, they are competitors.
I walked in the other day to the junior high office, and their youngest, no, not the youngest brother, Anthony's in grade school. He was wrestling their dad, and I think he was holding his own just fine. Anthony's probably about as tall as you and me by now.
Yeah,
he's in 5th grade.
He wants to wrestle, but I have a feeling he's going to be a tall Merholski.
Yeah.
You know, David's kind of maintaining his little height, but he might grow an inch or two, but he is strong.
Yeah.
All right, this move right here, if his shoulder goes over just like that, it's done. It's done.
All right, finish him, Mark.
He will. He's got 45 seconds to finish it, and he will. But
so he's just, as soon as his both shoulder blades touch, that's it?
That's it. It's done, and it's done now. Of course, it looks done from my point of view.
There you go. Good job, Mark.
If I was reffing. But, no, it was a good call. So another win for Hammond. That's 36-24 against Calumet Christian. So far as with our team points. And so now we got Richie Carruthers against Ezra Williams from Calumet. Richie Carruthers from Hammond Baptist. Is that right? Is that who's
yes,
out there?
Yep.
Okay. And this is Richie's first match of the day.
I believe he wrestled earlier against Morton.
Oh, did he?
I believe so. Yeah, I remember talking about it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Let me look here real fast. Yeah, he did. Yeah. He got beat by him. And Richie's another one. He's going to be a good wrestler. This is his first year.
Yeah.
But he has got
experience.
he's got some strength to him. And he's wrestling somebody who's first year who's got a lot of strength too.
Yeah.
So this is going to be who makes the first mistake.
As Richie's going here, who do you think? I know you've coached a lot and then you've watched a lot. Best wrestler to ever come through Hammond Baptist. Who do you think?
A guy named Lapina.
Wow.
No, not by far.
I set you up for that.
Not by far. Oh, there's been some great ones.
I'll name a few if you have to.
Okay. Brother Alvarado brothers.
Yeah.
They were animals. Brian Hassey, no doubt. Brian could have gone. The Alvarado brothers and Brian could have gone downstate if we'd have been in the IHSA.
Huh.
To do that kind of wrestling, you would have to go to camps and stuff, which we don't do. But Brian was good back in the 80s and so forth. There, Wayne Hassey, Brian's brother, was a phenomenon. Probably as good as Brian. So yeah, we've had some very top drawer wrestlers. Carpenter's, a couple Kerry Carpenter, Keith Carpenter's brother. We've had some knockdown, drag out matches. In fact, the coach of Calumet Christian. Let's see, we got here. What do we got? It's 4-3. Richie Carruthers is in the lead here, and he takes down and starting the second period. the coach from Calumet Christian went to school, college at Maranatha.
Okay.
And he remembered a couple wrestlers that wrestled against us.
Okay.
And I remember one that wrestled against Keith Carpenter here in this gym, and it was brought the house down. It was a tight match. Keith lost, but that kid was a bull. He was awesome. One of the best wrestlers I've seen in high school.
Huh.
But Kerry Carpenter was good, and we had just a lot of great wrestlers back in the day.
You're gonna give a shout out to my buddy Craig Carpenter.
Craig,
but
yes.
Talk about him a little bit, because he was wrestling, and then I think he chose basketball. So do you have a?
Yeah, he broke my heart.
Yeah.
And
that's terrible.
I'm still bitter.
Good. Yeah.
But yes, Craig was a very good wrestler and would have been a phenomenal wrestler.
Yep.
Let's see.
What could have been? He chose to be a bad basketball player instead.
Well, our motto with the guys in the wrestling room is girls play volleyball, boys play basketball, men wrestle. So
makes sense.
Come on, Richie. Richie's acting like he's all tired again. So Hammond Richie is leading 6-5, and we're gonna almost kind of thought there was a penalty there. Richie's just got one escape. So still in the second period here. And it's going to be who's the toughest here? Who gets somebody on like that?
Yeah, that's
throw him and he's
strong
pinned.
Move.
He is pinned. Now it's 36-30. Calumet Christian coming up strong here. A couple matches left here. Pete Stonebeck against Caleb Wall. This will be the last match. If Pete wins, we win the match. If he gets pinned, we'll tie.
Oh, man. Pressure is on.
And you know what tie's like. It's like kissing your sister. Okay? So.
Well, I don't have a sister, but I imagine that's pretty terrible. So
Yeah.
Shout out to your sister.
Yeah, there you go.
Come on now.
So you know my pain there, don't you? Okay.
Well, no, I don't. Thankfully, no, I do not.
All
right. But
come on, Pete. Pete Stoneback is against a high school senior here.
Stink. Come on, Pete.
Caleb Wall from Calumet Christian. Oh, no, he's not a senior. He's a 10th grader. Caleb Wall. Caleb here with 5 points now on Pete. So Pete is about to pin himself. He's arching on his back, and he does. So Calumet Christian ties Hammond Baptist. I believe that's the last of the regulation matches here. So 36-36. So we both go home winners. How about that? Don't you
it doesn't feel like that.
You hate that. So we have a few exhibition matches, folks, if you're watching, giving a couple of JV guys a chance to wrestle tonight. So I think we have 3 of those, possibly 4.
Good.
One match is between 2 Hammond Baptist wrestlers, younger guys
okay.
that are junior hires that are coming up.
Good.
Giving them some opportunities here to wrestle. Now, what they do now is, because of a tie, what's happened up at Morton last year, they in the last second they tied us, and there's a criteria, and I don't remember what it is. It's a criteria that gives you 1 point. And
to decide it?
To decide
I think they should both pick their favorite wrestler and
let
them go.
Yeah, we've often
I think the coaches
put
should.
The coaches, that's what we've always said. Put the fat coaches against him.
Brother Guzman is not fat.
He's lost weight, hasn't he? Yeah.
Well, that's calling him fat at one point.
Used to be, is not fat.
Oh man.
So, yeah, we had this exact same thing at Morton, and we walked away last year. We won.
Huh.
But this
year. So what? Do you know what they're looking at here?
I can't remember for the life of me. It has to do with who had the first takedown in the match, or who got the most. I don't remember.
that Kaylee down there?
Yeah.
Help us out, Kaylee.
Yeah, come on, Kaylee. She's been a help. She's a sweet girl. She just been doing all of her books for us. Our stats. She does a good job. Her brother wrestled last year, and he went.
He was fun to watch.
He lost one match.
Yeah.
All year.
Talk about
I think
strong.
We had two
My
guys that
goodness.
lost just a couple matches. Reese
was excellent too. Yeah. Yeah.
But we're gonna have wrestlers like that next year, and the next 2 years we will. So we're at a little bit of a timeout here in Hammond Baptist. The team score is tied at 36-36. So they have a criteria now in high school wrestling to where they can figure out. Am I too close? Oh, I see.
And we're going to give you a front row view of your commentators tonight.
I see. I've been up close like that the whole time, and now they want to put us on.
Yeah.
How you doing out there?
Well, they're just it's dead time, so they figure, might as well bring them on now,
That's it right now.
So
who
we got?
In my day.
Yeah, boy, oh boy. So who you say next year? You were talking about a second ago. We're gonna have some. Who's the guy?
You got Isaac, and you've got James. These guys they're really coming on strong. I think Eric's gonna be a force. You got Mark Marhalski definitely is going to be a force. I think we're gonna have five juniors that will be top drawer for the next couple of years.
Good.
And bringing up some underclassmen that will be good as well.
Sure.
So if you got some older guys that can carry the weight for a while. So Hammond Baptist looks like whatever the criteria was, Hammond Baptist got the point. So we win.
Yay!
I think it was the in the press box, the good-looking the press guy.
Yes, that's what it was.
But I don't know what that criteria was.
I think it was Kaylee giving us a few extra points here and there just for fun,
it's nice when you work the score.
Yeah, come on. You can do whatever you want.
You can always call the win. 37-36.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah, it's not good to lose against a team that has just started the program this year. Just telling you that right now.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
No. But they're going to be fun to watch. They're going to be fun to wrestle the next few years. I'm excited about their program, and I sure enjoy their coaches. Good guys. Now we're going to come into a couple of exhibition matches.
Outstanding.
Now, who do we have here?
We got Remington Hernandez. He is just in 6th grade, Brother Eddie. So he's just a young buck.
Okay, I don't know who is wrestling for Calumet there. So I apologize to you if you're watching from Calumet. But Remington, this is his first year, and he is a 6th grader going up against a high schooler. But you know what? Mom, don't look. It's just all good, and it's good for him. And just to get out there, get over the jitters, try to figure out what you need to do and what you need to learn on.
There you go.
Stays off his
Keep
back.
working,
good
Remy.
job. And a lot of these junior hires, when they stay out, they lose their baby fat, and while they're getting strong and they're learning stuff, and all of a sudden, it's just pops.
Sure.
And all of a sudden they're
all the stuff
wrestler.
they know works a bit better now.
Absolutely. So, they're in the wrestling practice room with these high schoolers getting thrown around,
right.
Beaten up, but it's a whole lot different when you get out in the mat, and it's with a real ref and so forth. All of a sudden, everything your coach has been teaching you starts to come to fruition.
Mm-hmm.
And now you realize why you don't allow him to shoot a half on you, because you get turned over. So Remy's just lost his first match there, an exhibition, and the 6th grader, it's going to be good. I'm proud of him. He's been sticking out. Now we got Carmine.
Good, yeah, we get to see Carmine wrestle. He's had a couple of forfeits so far, so good to see him.
So at least he gets a little bit of work here against Calumet. I don't know Calumet's name here of the wrestler. I apologize. It is not on my docket here.
Yeah, Carmine Rivera, just a freshman here.
Carmine just decided to come out at the end of last year. Carmine's strong, and he's learning a lot fast. So he is.
Nice takedown.
He's going to. He's probably going to. He's going to lose a little bit this year because he's for his size
and experience.
He'll end up wrestling a lot more
strong move,
competent wrestlers. So
it'll work.
You know, he's picking stuff up, and this is good. It gives him a little bit of a little bit of vibrato there. Just not vibrato. I don't know what the word I was looking for.
I don't know. I'd like to help you, but I'm
okay.
lost with you there.
Vibrato is a music term. You should know that. So
Are you sure?
That was wrong. Vibrato, isn't it?
Crescendo. I mean, I don't know what you're looking
now
for.
Now this is two Hammond Baptist kids. Tim Crutchfield against this is Marshall Snyder. Again, Silas's brother. They don't go to our school, and but they want to wrestle, and so they've been coming over and wrestling in our wrestling room. And so we've been giving them some matches.
Good.
Tim Crutchfield is what, an 8th grader?
Yes. Yep.
An 8th grader. I think these guys are both 8th graders. One obviously a lot smaller than the other, though. And Tim's going to be a good wrestler. He's working at it. He's practicing at home, and he's picking stuff up. He's just starting to get it in his head. So very, very pleased with him.
Good. I know Sam, his brother, wrestled for a number of years. Just talking with their dad down there. He wrestled back in his day. He was telling me.
His dad and his uncle. His uncle graduated with me. His name's Jim, and we wrestled a lot. And Jim was very good as well. We won a lot of tournaments together. Marshall is on the bottom here. He's about to get pinned, but I think he's kind of wiggling out of it. And Timmy can't hold him. Tim Crutchfield on top. He gets a couple back points. Marshall's making him work for it. I'm proud of him. He's hanging in there. I think even Calumet Christian's pulling for Marshall. Pulling for the underdog.
Yeah.
I like that. That's what we do.
Yeah, we got a good crowd here watching some.
Yeah, we did have a good
wrestling.
crowd. And even the ref told me, he said, there's more energy in this gym than in public school gyms.
Well, there you go. That's good.
He was very pleased. He liked our guys, and he reffed the tournament. One of the referees at the tournament on Saturday.
Okay.
And then he reffed club wrestling on Sunday for little kids. And I asked him, how was that? He says, he goes, watching little kids run around is just ridiculous. So he said it's nice to be back at high school wrestling.
Oh, that's funny.
He's a good guy and did a good job tonight. Marshall wants to get after it. That's Marshall Snyder from out in Chesterton against Tim Crutchfield here in Schererville. Wrestling for you on HBTV. We're into the second period. Score is 6-0. Tim Crutchfield leading. But Marshall just giving him a run for his money, not giving up. He got on his back a couple times, but he is not going to get pinned, he says.
How many is there? 3 periods total?
3 2-minute periods. Yep, 3 2-minute periods.
Yeah, 6 minutes doesn't sound like a whole lot, but when you are...
it's eternity.
When you're down there.
In fact, the longest period in the world is the third period.
Yeah.
And that 2 minutes just seems like it goes on for a year. I'll tell you what really hurts is when you've given it all and you come down and the whistle blows, and it's the end of the 6 minutes and you're tied. Then you got to go into an extra minute overtime.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's just awful.
Yeah, good fight here between these two guys.
Marshall's not quitting.
I think our team kind of switching back and forth between who they're helping there, giving advice to both guys. Ten seconds left here in the second. Tim on top. And it'll finish the period 6-0. And Crutchfield will start on top.
Our next match is the 18th, next Monday at Lake Station.
Great.
And then let's see, it's Saturday, December 23rd, a tournament, Michigan City Super Duel they call it.
The 23rd, wow.
I know it. Merry Christmas to us.
Yeah, come on now.
Yeah, it's called a Super Duel. And
Super Duel.
I think they have 5 or 6 teams, and everybody wrestles. You wrestle by teams. It's kind of fun.
So it's like the Swordsmen will not be a team?
Yes, the Swordsmen will be a team, and then you will wrestle against, I don't know, whoever's there. I don't know who's going to be there. Portage maybe, and then Portage will wrestle another one. It's kind of like a round robin deal.
Gotcha.
But it's and then they do give out awards. It's pretty cool.
Great.
Because in the public schools, they're only allowed a certain number of tournaments. So they have a couple super duels, so that guys get a lot more experience in wrestling. So it's run real. It starts in the evening and it's done about 9 o'clock, so it goes fast.
Okay. Good match here.
46 seconds left in the third period here, and it looks like Timmy might have Marshall on his back. And Marshall is a scrapper. I will tell you that.
He is fighting everything to get pinned there.
Till he grows up. Timmy's got his hands full. And it looks like Marshall's going to hold out and not get pinned in this.
Tim just
maybe
working
not.
away.
Maybe not. He's got 17 seconds left.
Marshall holding on. They saved the best match for the last one of the night.
They did.
5 seconds. Tim working away.
Tim is not going to get it.
It's not happening.
Is not going to give up. Well,
but a win, nevertheless.
That concludes our wrestling here at Hammond Baptist tonight. Thank you for tuning in.
And once again, it's been Jonathan Borsch, Brother Eddie here with you. Thanks so much for watching. Got more HBTV action coming to you this Friday. We'll actually be playing Calumet, but the Mats will be off playing some basketball Friday. So hope to have you here. But again, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.